I have to do this, and that for you. I have to be this, and that. I gotta go rent this. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Like, go rent a hotel room for Valentine's Day and decorate.
Oh, man.
Because that's your boyfriend or that's your girlfriend.
Man.
Like, come, let's.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
Hey, everybody.
Welcome into our living room, to our couch, where the best conversation goes down for your new favorite podcast, the Davis Unfiltered.
The Davises.
Where we talk. Yeah, that was nice.
No,
that was a good note.
You had to let me finish. You didn't even let me finish.
You want to try it again?
No, because I was in the moment, and then it's just with the Davis. Yes, the note wasn't even hitting.
You can expect awkward intros probably almost every episode because we are the Davises and we're unfiltered. So this is where we talk love, faith, and all things relationships.
Yes.
So glad to have you tune in. You want to go ahead and hit subscribe right now while you're at it. And man, we excited for this journey for the next, not even just the next few weeks, but just
forever.
Until
God says
till whenever, right? Hey, but man, I want to first introduce us. I feel like it's only right. So I'm Travell.
And I'm Ashley.
Together we are Davis Gang. Gang. All right. And I think
you called us that before we even got married. Like when we were engaged, you were like, we're gonna be the Davis Gang. Anyway.
Oh, okay, I get what you said.
Yeah.
I guess I might have did that.
You did.
So all right. So I guess you taking us right into, I guess, like, our backdrop.
Yeah.
So married 12 years, together,
14.
known each other, 14,
yeah,
something like that, right? We get to share 3 kids that you pushed out. And yeah. Why are you looking like that?
Because why you had to say I pushed out that we just have, like, and technically I didn't. I pushed out 2. So, yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, we have 3 children.
Fun facts.
We have 2 boys and a daughter.
Yeah.
Yes. 8, 6, and 3.
Yeah. The TDs. Yep. Shout out to them. And man, shout out to them even allowing us to do this.
Yeah. You might hear them in a couple of episodes, maybe not.
Hopefully not. Yeah. But if not, we just gonna rock.
Yeah.
Right? They in our living room.
Right. That's true, actually.
Yeah. So we met at church.
Yes. After a Bible study. Yep. It was when we were having midweek services on Tuesday nights. And we
Was it?
Yeah, it was Tuesday night.
Oh, wow. That wasn't necessarily midweek then.
Well, we didn't call it midweek. We called it a Bible study. Oh, you saying that because this is
such a random. We here with the random facts right now.
Yeah,
all right, let's try to get some facts that's not random.
Okay.
All right, yeah. We met at church. But we just really decided to take, a godly route to marriage in the best way we actually knew how and the best way that we could. We dated. And I guess the dating engagement process, that was like almost 2 years. Mm-hmm. We went through premarital. I think we did all of the stuff that we were like taught to do, right? And that we saw was beneficial. And we'll get into some of that, during this podcast. Couple of, I guess, qualifiers. Man, we love pastoring the next generation.
Yes.
Shout out Next Gen.
Yeah.
If you ain't leading next gen, then you missing out. That's how I feel, right? You just missing out on life. Like, what is it better to do than to raise up the next generation?
That's true. Yeah.
Shout out all my people out there that work with youth, young adults. You know what I mean? Whether it's pastoring, coaching, teaching, all of that, counseling, anything that what? I'm just shouting out. All right, cool. All right. Yeah, but no, man, we led many marriage groups, premarital counseling. I guess say all that to say, like, we don't know everything, but man, praise God with just our years of experience of like being married, but also like working a lot with like marriage and couples and relationships and
Yeah,
things like that.
that's something that we've always loved. From the moment that we met, we were like, okay, I told you I had a heart for families, and you told me you had a heart for families too, and kids. And so I think that's just. I went to school. I'm a social worker, and I was going to get my master's in marriage and family therapy. But instead, that is going to the ministry. So we do premarital counseling, like you said. But yeah, no, like
You could have said it.
what?
Oh, why you ain't go? You could have just said it.
There really, really.
That's you.
Anyway,
You kept getting pregnant.
so wow.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I got pregnant by myself.
I ain't say that. I just said you kept getting pregnant.
Crazy. No, what
I'm speaking for you.
Okay, what he's saying is the 2 times that I applied and got accepted into a program to get my to become a marriage and family therapist. You are so
You have to
funny,
know all of those details.
because I need to give kids context. I got like right after I got accepted, I found out I was pregnant, so therefore I just didn't go. And after the second time it happened, I was like, okay, Lord, okay, I see.
I was saying, you think that was me or the Lord?
Babe, really? Anyway, we have a heart for marriage and family. And
like that was a fair question.
That's crazy. But no, we have a heart for marriage and family. We've been to several conferences and read lots of books, talked to lots of couples that are been married 30, 40, 50 years. And we have great pastors who have a very fruitful marriage and marriage ministry. So we've learned a lot.
That's my favorite one is like just being able to be under just like good guidance and leadership. Man, just can't say that enough, and just able to soak up a lot from that. And man, we just here because I don't know, we talk about this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Man, we have many people that sit on this very couch.
Yeah. This
is true. We get to have like these type of dialogues. So we just like, man, why not just invite the whole world? Why just not invite everybody?
Yeah.
Into these?
Honestly, like it was a lot that we've learned on our journey, and it's a lot that we're continuously learning. And we're like, okay, let's help people get the shortcut.
Yeah.
Like, can we help people get the shortcut? Because honestly, we had to learn a lot on our own, like first generation to a lot of things.
Yeah. Broke a lot of curses.
Right. Broke a lot of generational curses and generational cycles. And we just want to help everybody do the same thing.
Yeah. And speaking on that, yeah, like we got married. I was 21.
I was 20.
21 to 20.
Crazy.
So it was already a decision at like a very early age at 19, 20 years old or so that we knew like that was a path that God had us on. And we just, I don't know, I felt like we was in sync too that, man, Lord's going to use this for like our generation, next generation to really be like, you know, an example. And again, it's really just been all from a place of like really dedicating that to the Lord. We didn't come in thinking about we chasing happiness through marriage and anything like that.
Yeah, our goal in it was more so just truly just glorify God in a relationship. Like we've tried other things before, was not fruitful, was not good at all. And the biggest thing that we wanted to be an example for is to really have a relationship to where you can do things right, you can do things holy, and you can be in a relationship that's pleasing to God, and it can be fruitful, and it can also, like you can have fun, even with certain parameters. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, so what can everybody expect from this podcast? Yes.
Unfiltered conversations, I would say. Hot
topics.
Yeah, I was gonna say hot topics on here. I don't know. It's giving millennial, but
that's a story.
No, is it?
I think so.
Still?
Is it?
I don't know. In our mall, that's not really a mall. Anyway,
sorry.
So yeah, like relevant topics, like
Like what?
It was the
relevant conversation.
Like the eyebrow raising. Okay, sorry. Relevant conversations, challenging topics, encouragement, perspective.
Some unpopular truth.
Yeah, unpopular truth.
Biblical perspective.
Yeah, all those things.
All that.
All about love.
Some stories.
Faith and relationships.
Some funny, dry humor.
Yes.
All that good stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know. The first topic I'm thinking today, I think I think where everybody has to start,
Yeah.
right? First and foremost, I mean, in their walk with God, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to like you just trying to do something new in marriage, the first thing we have to do is unlearn.
Yep.
So it's like we're hoping that for like through our conversations, through this podcast, many people learn. But before you can start to learn new things, you got to first unlearn some things, or you got to do it simultaneously. So yeah, why would you say that that's important? Unlearning.
Well, that's one of the things as believers we need to do. Like when we come to God, like when we receive salvation, is the Bible encourages us to renew our minds. And so that means in every area. Like, so having to unlearn things that the world taught us or bad experiences taught us.
Is that what taught us love? You
Definitely.
say?
Yeah. I mean, for sure. Like,
What about the world? What taught you
well,
love?
what taught me love was TV shows. That was the biggest thing. TV shows and music. Obviously, now with a renewed mind, that wasn't love. But growing up, I thought
No,
that was
right.
love. Like
Yeah.
love songs, R&B love songs, which Lord help. And then rom-coms. Like the first one that came to my mind is Love and Basketball. I don't know why, but that was the one that I watched a lot. So that's probably why. But anyway, so those are the things that kind of helped me figure out love. Because giving, like, looking back, it's just like, okay, that, I don't know. But
so you said music taught you love, right?
yeah.
So you was learning love from no matter what I do, all I think
It's
that
you
was.
singing the song. I
Did that teach you love?
don't know if it taught,
Well, at the time, were you feeling like? I feel like that was like
so I don't know if it taught me love, but it definitely made me feel like, oh my gosh, they get it.
that was the cake up song.
They get it, you know, like
and we
they
felt
really,
like that was like, bruh, like that was it. Like we watching the video and everything,
yeah.
and we didn't know the whole
If nothing else,
time.
I felt seen. I was like, ooh,
That's
they
crazy.
saying, you know,
Felt seen is
giving
crazy.
toxic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. We think back at it now, and it's not the dog that song. That that song was a hit.
Yeah.
That was just the first thing came to my mind, but and we didn't even realize though that whole time. For example, that's what I'm talking about, emotional cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I just say that to say when you brought up, hey, like we really was getting our perspective about love from all of the wrong places.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That didn't.
Because growing up, I surely was just like,
Yeah.
oh, that song, she get it, they understand. Girl, that is crazy.
Yeah.
But no, yeah.
So like we all at some point have to renew our mind and change the way that we think, and it got to really come into thinking that's I guess like a biblical perspective,
Right.
that really just line up with, I guess, how God designed, for us to love, and that's a whole process, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to do that while also, I guess, being deep in feelings with someone too.
You know, the crazy thing is though, like, I definitely feel that outside of a relationship, you can renew your mind when it comes to like your thought process, your perspective on love and relationships. But I can say it is a lot harder to completely renew your mind when it comes to that when you are by yourself. I know that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be some stuff
like,
you're not going,
because it's just like you don't even realize that
right.
you even thought that way or felt that way about it. But I guess with some people, if you sit down enough, whether it's through counseling, therapy, or you really just sit with God and break down like just your thought processes on different things about relationships, God can help you like.
A lot of times just through discipleship though.
Yeah, but yeah.
And you ain't gonna completely do it while by yourself, but I'm saying it has to at least start there.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because I mean, I also think too, like it can reflect like when you're with friendships, I guess, just your view on love or your view on that type of thing, like with how you view a friendship, how you view like, okay, loving a friend or being there for a friend. It kind of goes hand to hand slightly.
Yeah,
obviously it's different, but it's
similar. It never ends well whenever we've seen people start to realize how much mind renewal they have to do while they already deep in love with somebody.
Yeah, you're not gonna be as honest with yourself about it.
Yeah,
when your feelings are involved.
Yeah, it can get a little ugly. So I don't know. When I think about unlearning, I think about how much we witnessed growing up, or maybe even taught by like family members. Some of us were taught just through, winging it every day at school from friends, stuff like that. Boy, man, I can't even say enough as to like what all we hear in the locker rooms growing up
Girl, I
and
don't
stuff
even want
like
to.
that. Coaches and things is just like, so we got so many different outlets and things that's like constantly speaking to us growing up and everything
Yeah.
about love. So imagine having to take all of that and just now like rip it apart and rebuild that thinking into something new.
It's gonna take, yeah, it takes work. It
Yeah.
takes intentional work. You can't just, oh, I love God, I want to be pleasing to him, and think that automatically like the way you interact in a relationship, the way you think about certain stuff is gonna change. Like, no, you actually have to be intentional about gaining like the right perspective about love,
Yeah.
relationships, and
So
how
we
to
got to
navigate it.
unlearn the way we communicate, unlearn,
The way we interact with people.
yeah,
Yeah.
unlearn even what we feel like we have to do in a
Oh my gosh,
relationship.
yes, that is huge.
My
Because
goodness.
people feel like they so obligated to just, as soon as you have a title,
Ooh.
that, oh, I have to do this and that for you. I have to be this and that. I gotta go rent this. I don't know why that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Like, go rent a hotel room for Valentine's Day and decorate it all
Oh man.
because that's your boyfriend or that's your
Oh
girlfriend. Like,
man.
well, like, come, let's, guys,
Yeah. I gotta pay for your upkeep.
why?
Yeah.
Yeah, like some of these things, like not what I just said, but some things are nice gestures.
Yeah.
But when people feel that they have to actually, it's an
I
obligation,
gotta take you
then
to Cabo
that's
for our dating anniversary.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
for a dating
What you
anniversary,
mean? That's nothing.
that
What you mean?
says who?
Cause you my GF, right? No? Okay.
Mm,
All right. Moving on.
yeah,
Okay. All right. Just so guess that moves us to like okay, what's like some unpopular truths or realities about relationships. So we got 5 right here. So that's one of the things people can expect too. Like it be some good, intriguing conversation, but we love through these for there to be some sort of keys where it's like, hey yo, let me kind of write this down.
yeah,
Like I'm tuned in, I'm listening, I'm locked in, but I can also write something down real quick.
right.
So I don't know. Maybe that's just the some of the teaching element in it.
Yeah, that's just our style. Like, we like to have edifying and fruitful conversations, but also want people to leave with something tangible, like something practical they can go and actually implement. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So we ready? You ready?
Mhm.
5 unpopular truths. Or it might be 6.
I think it's 6, actually.
6
I think.
unpopular truths or realities. All right. So number 1, we have chemistry does not indicate compatibility. Chemistry does not indicate compatibility. So when we say compatibility, we're talking about just shared values,
Hmm.
like an equal level of maturity, vision, our perspectives align. That's like,
Hmm.
compatibility. So chemistry don't necessarily mean that you have that just
Hmm.
because you like,
Yeah.
oh,
And yeah, and
we just
honestly,
locked.
when I really think about it, most of the time when I hear people say chemistry, oh, I have chemistry with this person, is more so like they feel like
Like equal
physical
attraction.
or physical. It's more physical than like mental and emotional.
Yeah.
Like, they look at chemistry as, okay, like we're not awkward
They
with
ain't even thinking
themselves,
spiritual.
right? They at all. They're just more so thinking like, okay, I'm attracted to them. We vibe, like it's not awkward. I don't feel, I could see myself kissing them. I could see myself being intimate with them,
Yeah.
and it's just like, what, like,
Yeah.
why are those
But
things the
that's where
first?
the movie stuff come in.
That
When
is
they
true.
look at when people at the same time just so happen to notice, oh, we want to kiss right now.
Right, and that's
I think
chemistry. Like, I
that's
don't have to be
chemistry.
awkward in my mind thinking like, okay, does she want to, does he want to, but like, we just
Yeah.
know, like, why is
Yeah.
that? That's it.
Right.
That's it. Anyway.
So chemistry don't indicate compatibility, and that's
Yeah.
basically saying too, like, you just thinking about how can we make sense in the
Yeah.
long term
Hmm.
beyond just the emotional spark.
Right.
Like you can even love somebody and still not marry them.
That's true.
You get what I mean? Because the compatibility is not there. Like sometimes love alone isn't enough.
Hmm.
When you talking about getting married, you got to know how can y'all lives together make sense
Right.
to go and do something that's even like bigger than
Hmm.
yourselves. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Bigger than your happiness.
No, sure. Yeah.
So stuff like timing and purpose, calling, your life direction, all of that matters. Like even emotional readiness.
Hmm. Yeah, like are you, although yes, your purposes may align, like what God called you to do may align, but are you actually ready? Are you both in the same season to where it's like you're ready to do everything you can to start walking in that?
Yeah.
Because honestly, it can end up being a very unfruitful situation if y'all not on the same page. Like, okay, one person still hasn't, they're not there. Yes, they didn't say their yes. They didn't say yes to God yet, but
Yeah.
you did. You're gonna feel like you dragging them.
But they ain't
Like,
say yes to
okay,
God yet. But you want to say yes to you.
right.
That's
That
crazy.
is wild because it's, now you're gonna be taking care of this person, dragging this person, and then you gonna feel all these things and treat them crazy. But at the end of the day, you already knew they weren't ready. You knew they didn't say yes to God. You knew that they were back and forth.
But I
So
can change
yeah,
them.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's the biggest
Like,
lie.
I think as long as they
We
with
cannot
me, I
change
can help
anybody.
them. And if we just go to church together,
Can we help our partner, our person? Yes, we can, but we cannot change them.
it's that
That's God's job.
Messiah mindset,
That is the Lord's
that's a
job.
whole nother
That's
conversation.
Holy Spirit Junior, which I've graduated from that,
Yeah.
and I allow the Lord to do His job, and
Yeah.
I mind my business.
Yeah. Shout out to graduation with a master's. Number 2,
Ah,
companionship won't heal you.
yes, that's good.
That's an unpopular one. Because a lot of people feel like, man, if I could just find, man, a person like they're just the missing piece to my puzzle. They're just the yeah. That's all I'm missing in life. They're the missing thing to my happiness, right? But it's like, yeah, companionship that's not gonna heal anything that's broken in you. So, marriage.
I think honestly, Sorry, what you?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say honestly, companionship, honest is a distraction because a lot of the times you because you have the company of someone, you avoid actually going to the root or getting to the root of things or even thinking about like going back and like, okay, I actually need to work on this because you're so consumed with pleasing this person, spending time with this person, or you think about this person. So yes, like now it's like, okay, who cares about me
Or
actually
just
healing?
the chase towards marriage, even
Right.
if you're not
Like,
with a person for
yeah.
real.
No, that is real.
Do
Yeah.
you feel like companionship can be an idol?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so marriage won't fix insecurity or rejection issues. Dating won't fix a loneliness issue.
Yeah.
You can get with somebody and you can still be lonely. You can be married and still lonely.
Because honestly, marriage does not fix or fill voids that we already have. They'll magnify them. And a lot of the times people don't realize that that's what's happening. They automatically blame the person. Like, okay, it has to be you. Like,
Right.
no, it's you were lonely before.
Yeah.
And you thought that this person was going to fix that, but it ain't because they can't.
Yeah. And honestly, once you get in a relationship, it's really gonna test really like all of your like unaddressed brokenness
Right.
as a single. And one thing we learned is all marriage is gonna do is magnify everything that you already have going on.
Right.
Like whatever you already have just happening or beneath the surface, marriage is just gonna double it.
Right.
Anything that's unaddressed while dating, marriage is gonna
Yeah, it magnifies whatever void or feel or yeah, like you said, whatever void or brokenness that we're dealing with. So if you're
sad,
you're gonna be
double the
sad,
sadness.
right? And if you're lonely, you're gonna feel lonelier. If you
Double the
are
lonely.
uncontent, you're gonna feel even more uncontent. Like because
Yeah.
it's what you're expecting a person to give or a title to give, they're not going to. Only
Right.
God can do that.
Yeah.
So if anything, it's just gonna remind you and make it feel more of whatever that is that you're
Right.
feeling.
When you go to the altar with somebody and say I do, wherever you go to say I do, whatever you had going on, it could be you insecure. It's like you going and saying, "Hey, double me up on that insecurity."
That's
right?
crazy.
Double or nothing. That's basically
That's
what you're asking for.
Yeah.
But okay, 3. Conflict is not a red flag. It's an unpopular truth, something we have to unlearn. That automatically it's not some horrible thing because of conflict. Like there's conflict. Conflict can actually be healthy. Conflict can actually lead to healing in many cases.
Yeah.
If done correctly, if done in a healthy way.
Yeah, a lot of people look at conflict as the most horrible thing ever. Like conflict is so negative, but it really just depends on your perspective. Like, it doesn't have to be like conflict doesn't even have to be unhealthy. Like it's just most of the time it's just disagreements.
Right.
Like it's disagreements, and you can have a fruitful conversation although you disagree with someone. I mean, I think a lot of people have the wrong perspective on that. They look
Yeah.
at it as such a negative thing. There's a such thing as good
If you ain't
conflict.
experiencing no conflict in a
That's
relationship that
crazy.
you really care about, that you really invested in, that both people are passionate about,
Hmm.
something wrong.
Yeah.
Like you're not really doing something for real. It's not really growing for real.
Hmm.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, number 4, happily married does not just happen.
Yeah.
Meaning you don't have the wedding, you get in your white dress. I mean, in your tux. Well, they wearing all kind of stuff now at weddings,
Right.
right? Yeah, and I ain't hating on nobody, but you don't wear your wedding stuff, outfits,
Not the wedding stuff.
things, yeah, clothing threads, right? There are people wear, and you kiss, you take the pictures, you had a party, and now you just go live happily ever after just because you had that day, just
Yeah.
because you had the wedding. It's like, no, that's something where you have to actually intentionally
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
create.
I mean, marriage is a covenant before God, but it's two imperfect people coming and blending their lives together.
Yeah,
Like we're gonna have mistakes, we're gonna be growing, we're gonna have growing pains, we're gonna have all these things. And we have to be intentional about not allowing like the frustration of growth or lifing um negatively affect our marriage. Like
right.
we can do all these things, we continue to grow, we can do all these things, but we have to be intentional about it being beneficial to us versus being detrimental to us.
Yeah, and it just made me think about like one of the reasons is like we really, I don't know, wanted to do this podcast. We
Yeah.
felt called to do this. Is like not even just talk to married people, but also like I mean, single people, dating people, focus on friendships, all that stuff. And the reason why is because the way you date is going to affect your marriage later on. The way you date
Mm-hmm.
is going to affect um, how you go about dwelling once you marry. So it's
Yeah.
like it's like we all gotta get this right in every season or in every relationship status. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But once you're married, you have to like feed and nurture
Mm-hmm.
the relationship in order for it to be happily ever after. Yeah. Like frankly, it's like marriage is one of those things that will humble you.
Mm-hmm.
If you idolized it, it will humble you. You get what I mean? It's gonna fail your expectations. Like your spouse can't replace God.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, happily married just don't happen. Just just because.
Nothing good happens on accident. Like everything that's fruitful, everything that's good, everything that's successful comes with work. It comes with you being intentional about the work, not just doing random stuff and hoping that it'll work out. Like no,
Yeah.
like everything that is successful takes work.
Yeah. I mean, if you we always say like if you look if you looking for marriage to make you happy, you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
That's just that's
And
that tough reality.
it's and the unfortunate part about it is like we've done premarital counseling for years. We've counseled so many couples, and the part where it's slightly disappointing, but at this point, I'm just like you expect it is when you say these hard truths, and people get mad at you, like, okay, you're trying to say my marriage is going to be bad or it's going to be this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that, and it's just like, guys, like we're just giving you the reality so that your expectations
Yeah.
aren't like in this unrealistic place. So when it does actually hit and things do get hard, you're not just so shocked and just like, I cannot believe this is just hard. Yes, like let's tell you this beforehand. And so you're at least prepared to know that it's not going to be an easy road.
Right.
Not say it's not going to be a fruitful one and not say it won't be healthy. It's just not going to be easy. Like God even said, He promised us that this life will not be easy. Like
Yeah.
troubles will come. So what makes you think that your marriage is exempt?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And some people take that and just like, oh man, he's make marriage sound like it's just the most laboring thing. And then it's like, no, it's
if you
just
lazy, it will feel like
right.
that.
It's
Like,
work. You know
no,
what I
but
mean?
if you're a lazy person and you just want things to just be good, then yes,
Like
it's gonna
lazy
feel
about
like,
growing,
yeah,
right?
lazy
Yeah.
about growing, lazy about having conversations, lazy about all these things. Then yes, it's gonna feel like, oh my God, like it's all about perspective.
Yeah.
But if you chose, if the person that you chose is truly who you're supposed to be with, and you truly love this person, and you just want to see you both thrive, then it's not gonna be this horrible thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Man, man. Lord, woe to the person who be having that mindset of just like, oh, it ain't that serious. Oh, you're doing too much. Oh, you,
It is
my
that
goodness,
serious. It
man.
is very
No, and
serious.
it's like they have to find out once they're in it that as to how that serious it is. You know what I mean? That's that'd be tough. But it'll be many times where it's like you can try and try and try and warn at somebody, but at some point you just gotta, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're always there for them.
Sure.
Once life hits and they see, oh wow, this actually, oh, wow, I see what they were talking about.
And I pray
Loving
that for
arms.
everybody
Yeah.
that, you have somebody that's like, okay, man, when you really get to the trenches for real marriage is that you have somebody that like the arms open, like, come
Right.
here. And we all have to be willing to even run to somebody's arms.
Yeah, we have to be humble enough to receive the help.
Yeah. Cause that's a
Because,
temptation. Like
yeah,
when you really get into marriage is like it's to feel embarrassed and things like that when you see how tough it is and
no
you're
need.
struggling.
No need. And we tell people this all the time. There is no need. You have never been married before. Even if you did, it wasn't successful.
Right.
And that's like just the reality of it. And so, like, don't feel bad that as newlyweds, things are hard and you don't know what you're doing. Like, that's expected. And nobody is going to look at you crazy that, oh my gosh, you come to me for help about that and you just got married and you don't know this. Nobody is going to say that.
Right.
Most healthy married people, even people who have healthy marriages, are going to be like, no, oh wow, I went through that, or wow, X, Y, and Z, like, no, and they're going to be happy to help. Most people are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was real. So number 5, pattern is more than potential and promises. I love this one.
you do.
Pattern is more than just potential and promises. Man, I love that one.
Why do you love that one?
I love that one because many times people overlook red flags, not have the conversations about the yellow flags and
Mhm.
things like that because they're looking at how much potential this person have. Well, I feel like they'll one day they got the potential, they'll grow into being this, and they'll grow into being that. Or they go by the promises. Well, the last time when we talked, that they said that they were going to do better in this. They said they was going to take this more serious. And it's not, you don't want to believe saying that you want to go around and not believe the person
Mhm.
or believe in that person. Somebody just, I want to speak life over them. You can do all that. You want to see if there's been some results to that speaking life
Yeah.
over them. Like you want to be able to see, okay, are they really walking out what they said they're going to focus on and change and things like that. You want to be able to marry somebody based off of a pattern that you saw them develop or
Mhm.
something. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you be able to know what you're going to really get.
Yeah.
And I'll say you need some time to do that. You don't need to be dating for years on years on years, but you need a very minimum of at least 6 months. And then to me personally, I don't think no more than 2 years, right? Um, but you need to be able to see a pattern. That's why I love that one. It's like because people
Yeah.
have a hard time just standing on. All right, I gotta see results first. I gotta see fruit first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've had several conversations with
Why does that look that
a
so
lot of
negative?
a lot of women about what the pattern thing.
Yeah, like saying like, well, what's their
Because
pattern?
a lot of people, they feel that that's doubting someone because, like, okay, they can't have this potential and they may just have a hard time like figuring it out or navigating it. But that's where it's just like, okay, 6 months I would say 6 to 18 months, you should be able to see enough of a
But why am
pattern
I
in
obligated
somebody.
to believe you?
Well, you're not, but that's the issue that some people
I'm
have.
trying.
It's
I'm just
just like
playing. I'm just playing
they
the
feel like,
other
oh no,
person
yeah,
in
they
it.
feel like, if I see a couple weeks worth, that's enough. But it's like, no, like so what I've learned is that a person, if they want you bad enough, they will do certain things that they know that you want to see for a good amount of time. But if you give somebody about 6 to 12 months, you'll see what
You got to
they're
see
really
them in
about.
seasons.
Right? You got to see them in seasons. Like, so when they lose a job, if they lose a job, or like if they're having some difficulty, if they get sick, if they experience persecution, like whatever it is, you
Yeah,
should give
some
somebody enough
adversity.
time to where you see patterns in their life of like how they handled these things. Are they actually walking in the fruit of the spirit? Or are they just saying it?
Yeah,
Were they able to just walk in the fruit of the spirit when it came to this, but this more extreme thing, they flipping out. Not just a one time, because we're human, we make mistakes. But it's like a lot of the times within that time frame, you can see the consistency of how someone responds to life happening to them.
Yeah.
And that's important because you can see the potential at all. They can be, I can see them being a great wife, like they're so nurturing, or I can see them being a great husband. They are a great leader, but you have yet to see the fruit of good leadership.
Yeah, people be going about what they see while in infatuation.
Right. It's like everything is wonderful.
I need to be able to
lovely.
see, okay, once you get angry, once I start to get on your nerves,
right?
You know what I mean? Once you face some adversity, that's what I need to see that. I need to see,
also, like, how do you respond to leadership? Like, that is big. Like, that is what you watch. Like, how's their pattern? Right. Like, what is their patterns and how they respond to somebody telling them something they don't want to hear?
I need to see once you get overly comfortable with me.
Right. Like, what comes out?
Okay. What comes out?
Yeah.
You feel like you talk to me any kind of way now because you're super comfortable.
Right.
You ain't got to watch what you say now. I want to see, okay, once you get really comfortable with me, are you still like trying to even like be at your best? Is it still like that saying, like, man, like,
are you going to present yourself the same way, or are you going to be coming around here looking bummy? Which one? Like,
yeah, it's just you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's crazy.
Wild. Listen, because we 12 years in this thing, and I'm still like, Lord, I don't even really like walking around with my body on, because I'm like, it's giving bonnet.
And I like that though. I like that you know that you can do that, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, you think enough about it. Just like, I don't want him always seeing just that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's funny because
I need the curls.
That was very, you're so funny.
What?
I be thinking that too. Like, when we be having conversations, like, on your day off and stuff.
Yeah.
And I have my bonnet on, like,
yeah.
Anyway.
I'd be so tempted too. Like, if I ain't got nothing coming up that, I don't know, is about to be really, really, like, I don't know, I guess super duper important, I was like, man, I'm just procrastinating on making me another haircut appointment. But it's like, no, my wife still got to see me.
Right.
I got to be clean, cuz. Yeah,
You're so funny.
So I can't imagine somebody doing that once they're dating, comfortable with somebody dating.
Yeah, like, okay, they like me, and I know they like me, so I can just not care anymore.
Yeah.
Like, no.
To have a day ain't going nowhere while dating, that's
crazy, actually.
Yeah, that's wild.
Pretty wild.
Right.
But we know people do it.
What I'm doing all this walking in the fruit of the spirit for? He already said he loved me.
I was talking about appearance. That's crazy.
I'm just talking to Jerry about just the,
Yeah.
Yeah. But all those unpopular truths was important because, again, those are all things we have to unlearn.
Yeah.
And you gotta think before really coming to the things of Christ and stuff. You didn't think this way. I didn't think this way.
I didn't at all.
None of this stuff was even on, our radar, right? It was just all about, okay, you my boyfriend, you my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend, and this what boyfriend girl supposed to do. We play house. We try to just be in our feelings.
Yep. I just want you to make me happy, and if you're not, then this about to get real toxic.
And when we get mad, when we get some our way, we'll tell you about yourself, and then we ain't gonna talk for maybe a few hours a day. And then, as the movies teach us, you get together, you have makeup sex and all of that. You know what I mean?
Doing that, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we ain't talking about you. Of course you wasn't doing that. I mean.
Okay, we can move on.
Right. Yeah. But hey, that's what we have for today though. Man, I hope we just helped a bunch of people ready to go and unlearn. And I feel like it's a constant journey though. It never stops. You're never done unlearning.
Right.
I guess there's a stage of maturity you get to of unlearning.
Yeah.
But man, thank y'all for tuning in to our living room for the first, y'all special. Y'all are officially day ones for viewing this first episode.
Yes.
So please hit that subscribe button. Man, even leave something in the comments. But you want to share this with somebody as well. Like, hey, y'all just found my new favorite podcast.
Yes.
Right? So, hey, to the next episode. Skirt.